Reader's Theater, Lewis and Clark Expedition. It all began when Joss uncovered the trunk in the attic one rainy Saturday afternoon. Brittany and Anna joined him in the discovery that became a journey. Each time an item was removed from the old trunk.
Look at all this cool stuff!
Be careful what you pick up out of that trunk. You remember what happened the last time we took something out there.
Yeah, that was a blast. Who would have thought time traveling could be so fun?
Fun? I don't think so. Fun is going to the movies with friends, going bowling, reading a book. The places we end up definitely don't have movie theaters, and I wouldn't call being chased by Indians fun.
Yeah, that got a little intense. But think of it this way. Instead of watching a movie, it feels like we're actually in the movie.
I say we pull this old map out of the trunk and see what happens.
Let's think about this. Would you rather...
Before Brittany could finish her sentence, Anna reaches in the trunk and pulls out the map. The attic becomes very dark, and when they can finally see, they are surrounded by a foggy mist and the sound of rushing water.
Awesome! Look at this huge river.
Let's get closer and check it out.
I'm not sure that is a good idea. Don't you think we should figure out how to get back?
You know, that is not possible until we find out who this map belongs to.
Oh, brother. I guess we better get a plan.
The plan is to find who this map belongs to.
Brittany's right. A plan would be good. Let's look at what we have so far. Obviously, we have the map. Let's start by taking a closer look at it.
The river is definitely the focus of the map. I think it would be a safe guess to say whoever had this map was exploring the river.
That narrows it down a bit, but I would imagine there were a number of explorers long ago who followed this river.
I'm going to go with a hunch here and say we head west.
Sounds like a good idea, but I'm not sure I can figure out which way is west.
Easy enough. Find a tree with moss on it. Moss usually grows on the north side of the tree.
That is why we can't go on these adventures without you, Brittany. You are a walking book of knowledge. We really rely on that overreactive brain on yours to guide us on these adventures.
Yeah, whatever. Just find the moss on a tree so we can get this map delivered and get back home before our parents miss us.
They find a tree with moss growing on the north side and head west. They are headed west when they hear voices up ahead.
Did you hear that?
Sounds like a large group of people.
I think they are speaking English. Let's follow them.
I think we should stay hidden and figure out what they're up to before we approach them.
Hunched behind a tree, the three watch as a group of men gather discussing what seems to be an important plan.
We need to send more men out to hunt. Our meat supply is low and the winter months are approaching.
I am also concerned about finding a good place to set camp for the winter. We are only weeks away from the threat of snow and frigid temperatures.
We must focus on our food supply. I will send men out to hunt. We will meet back together to travel upstream until we find a suitable camp for the winter.
I am worried about encountering disagreeable tribes as we move through this area. Not all of the tribes will be as welcoming as the Sioux. These bold-looking warriors were generous with information and eager to make peace.
We have Sacagawea, who has proven to be an invaluable interpreter of the native languages. She will help us keep peaceful relationships with the Indians. We still have plenty of gifts to give to the natives in exchange of passing through their territories.
How are our medical supplies? We do not want to suffer another loss like that of Sergeant Floyd.
The supplies were checked yesterday. There are enough to get us through the winter.
A rustling of leaves are heard by the men. They draw up in
Anticipation
of a wild animal or a dangerous intruder. The three step out from behind the tree. They raise their hands as a sign of surrender.
We mean no harm. We just want to talk to you.
What are you doing here? Where are your parents?
What are you wearing? I've never seen such garments.
I'm wearing designer denim, but I'm sorry, the shocked look on your face is due to Brittany's outfit, which lacks on any sort of fashion sense at all. I tell her all the time.
My name is Brittany, and this is Anna and Josh. We were just wandering along the river when we came upon your group.
What are your names?
I am William Clark, and this is Meriwether Lewis. We have been appointed by President Thomas Jefferson to find a practical route across the western half of this continent.
Our goal is to follow the rivers to find a passage to the Pacific Ocean.
I can't believe we are talking to Meriwether Lewis and William Clark. I feel like we are in the presence of stars. We studied about you in school. Can we meet Secretary?
We are confused by your knowledge of us.
Don't pay any attention to her. She's not quite playing with a full deck, if you know what I mean.
I understand.
What an honor to be asked by President Jefferson to undertake such an important journey. I noticed you are carrying a journal. What kind of information are you documenting?
This vast land is made up of many interesting plants and animals. It is our mission to document life and the geography of this newly acquired land.
Have you seen any Indians? I would just love to meet a real Native American. Oh, just think of what the kids would say at school.
We have observed many Native American tribes, and it's our mission to record information about their whereabouts and lives. We come offering gifts to them in exchange about this land.
You have been more than kind to answer our questions. We should let you be on your way now. We would like to give you something we found that may belong to you.
A map? Where did you find this map?
It is such a great story. There's this magic trunk.
It's a long story. Let's just say we stumbled upon it.
Clark takes the map and Meriwether Lewis look at it closely.
It certainly looks like our map.
Thank you. We would have been missing this soon. I just don't know how it got away from us.
If anyone would let me talk, I could probably answer that question for you.
Goodbye and good luck on your journey. I feel confident that it will be a great success.
Goodbye.
Do you two realize the adventure we could have if we stick around?
Don't even think about it.
I'm ready to get back to my own house, where I don't have to look over my shoulder for Indian airs or wild animals.
I hear ya. Let's go.
Since the map has been successfully delivered, the trio is free to return safely to the attic. They join hands and repeat the chant that will deliver them home safely.
Magic trunk, hear our plea, and deliver us home safely.
They arrive safely back home.
Wow, that was so fun. I can't believe we met Lewis and Clark.
Yeah, it seems a lot cooler now that we are home safely.
We better close this trunk and get home. I'll see you two next Saturday, same time, same place.
Oh no, I don't know if I like the sound of that.